Okay, apparently we've lost our minds. We're gonna go to the mall on Christmas Eve. So some people have asked me some questions about particularly parking lots, transitional spaces, stuff like that. Also mall things. So mall security, let's talk about it. So I'm actually driving instead of, looking in my phone, so you're gonna have to deal with that. But let's talk real quick. As we approach a parking lot, we're gonna think about really what we're looking for is a baseline. We're gonna look for a baseline normal, and that baseline normal is we're paying attention to our surroundings, right? The key to successful driving is awareness, is seeing what's going on around you, all the way around you, not just what's right in front of you, but seeing everything around you. So you gotta pay attention. You gotta kind of keep your eyes moving all the time. This is key to successful defensive driving, right? Well, same thing as you approach a parking lot. You can't fixate on any one thing. You have to think about everything that's going on around you. So really what I'm looking for is, does everything belong? I mean, of course, cars are coming and going. That's normal. What you're looking for is somebody who's not coming and going. You're looking for a car that's parked with people in it conspicuously, or in a spot that is potentially somewhere they can ambush. You're looking for somebody who is loitering in a spot where they can kind of be a threat to you if you get out of the car right there. So you're looking for things that are out of place. You expect people to be coming and going, and you expect people to be headed to their car or from their car, but you don't expect loitering people, and you don't expect people who are paying attention to you. And so when you see that, those are danger signs. So as we pull into the parking lot, we'll see if we see any of them. So we're here at Arrowhead Mall in Glendale, and you can see, so I'm just starting to kind of look and pay attention, right? So I'm gonna come around this backside here. We have plenty of spots on the right if I want them in this spot. But really at this point, the way that we're looking at mall traffic on Christmas Eve, right? I'm not looking for a great parking spot. I don't really care to find a great parking spot. I'm looking for a safe one. So I'm not seeing anything really out of order here. Oh, I got tons of parking spaces over here. So we're gonna come up inside this, and I'll show you my little trick. As I'm coming up inside of a parking space, I kind of will run a couple of laps just to kind of pay attention, right? So as we're coming in here, I don't want to go against the flow of traffic, so I'm going to show you kind of how I do it. So James is going to kind of I'm looking to both sides, but I'm going to park over in this lane over to our right. So I'm kind of paying attention over there because I want to find a good spot in there. And as I'm coming through here, I'm just looking, is anything out of place? I don't see anything out of place right now, so I'm looking for, cars are parked normal. I'm looking kind of between cars a little bit. Is anybody loitering? I don't see loitering through here. So I can kind of say, oh, okay, cool. And you know what I just found is I went back here and I found a good spot that I just passed. And so I'll back up into it. So since I don't see anything out of place, I don't see anybody loitering, I don't see any problems with people or any of that kind of stuff. So cool, I've reconnoitered in a safe way. If I did see anything out of place, well then I'd just bounce and just head to somewhere else. But since I don't, we're gonna find a spot right in here, park, and go into the mall. One other thing that you really want to think about when it's time to get out of the car is to just do a quick perusal and make sure that there's nothing that you see that's high value. So if you leave your iPhone sitting out in your console, then you're gonna get broken into, right? Or you have a much higher chance. So if you had Christmas gifts or stuff like that, get things out of sight, and that makes your car less of a target, which then gives you a greater chance of not having problems. So same thing as we're walking up, right? You just keep looking. I'm just looking for a baseline, and I'm seeing, is there anything out of place here? And so far, so good. So we're walking up towards our entrance, and you can see, again, is there anybody loitering? Is there things that are out of place? And in this place, there's not. Nobody's hanging out now. Somebody were hanging out late, sitting on the bench or whatever. We expect somebody to sit out on a bench in nice weather in Arizona. Yes, so that's not necessarily a deal breaker or anything. We're just paying attention. Everything looks good. We're good to go. So we're inside now. Once we're inside the mall, in America, at least, the chances of armed robbery go way down. This isn't really a transitional space in the States. And you think more about pickpockets at this point. So you just kind of keep an eye on people and make sure everybody's normal and doing what they're doing. This is my boy, active duty Navy. My son James has picked up the torch. So glad to be home.
Heck yeah, I'm glad to be home.
Does it drive you nuts that your dad is like security conscious and all that?
No. It's better than most of the guys on base.
Oi.
Ugh. People are dumb.
People are dumb. Even Navy people, dumb. And this is youngest spawn, Abby. Does it drive you nuts that I do security stuff?
Not really.
Not really? Well, I've conditioned them well. So we're still just looking, chilling. You can see it's not crazy busy. we're just paying attention, see what's going on around us. Security, awesome. So we've gotten what we need, which was good. Got my wife some Christmas presents, which is awesome. And so now it's time to head home. When it's time to head out, you do the exact same thing in reverse. So here's an important thing to think about when you're exiting, and these are the exit doors that we came in earlier, is that these doors are clear. So look through them, like actually see. And if I readjust the lighting there, you can see that, okay, so am I looking out? Is there somebody out there? Is there anybody loitering? Are there bad things out there? If so, you might want to go out another exit. In this case, it's clear, it's good. I was able to see out it, so no big deal. So now let's just go ahead and walk out a little bit. And again, we're just looking for things that are out of place. Now, you don't have to pull a Belushi Brothers to just kind of, keep your head looking and you go, all right, we're cool, there's nobody there. You're just paying attention, you're just being chill, not being crazy, just looking as you go. Nothing there, we're good, right? Look out in the parking lot, we're cool, right? We're seeing, is there anybody hanging around over there? No, and now as we're looking towards our car, we're just starting to see somebody loitering. If nobody's loitering, you're good. This is what awareness means in transitional spaces. All right, we're back in the car. We survived, right? So, yay, we made it. And again, we had a good time. We were aware in our transitional spaces, paid attention to what was needed to be paid attention to in there, had some good food, got some gifts from my wife. And to me, it's about establishing a baseline and then keeping that baseline with you, not getting sucked into your phone, not getting sucked into the other things around you. So, you kind of, once you get back in the car, see what's going on around you, get out safe, and then practice your safe defensive driving until you get home, and then you do that again and again. Merry Christmas. God bless you guys. Hope you have a great day.